Welcome to Mr. D's class, where we're gonna have some fun. Put on your thinking caps now, the party's just begun.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Mr. D's Class Online, the Monday edition. Few changes going on around here. If you remember, last Friday was our last session of Letter of the Day, so there is no more Letter of the Day. You were probably tired of it anyways. Time to move on, but we have replaced it with word families. You'll be great at that. First, as always, we'll go to Miss A. She'll give us our weather and our calendar information, and I'll see you on the other side, okay? Take care.
Monday. Yesterday was May the 24th, Sunday. Today is May the 25th, Monday, and tomorrow will be Tuesday the 26th. I hope you have a wonderful day. Get outside and play, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's Monday again. It looks like we're going to have a high of 28, and the rest of the week will be rain, so get outside and enjoy yourself, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!
Well, thanks, Miss A. As always, it's great to get our weather and our daily information and update from you, and it's nice to see you. Well, as you know, last week we finished our 26th letter of the alphabet. We did a letter of the day every day for 26 school days. We're done with that now. I don't really want to repeat them already. So Miss B and Mr. D and some of the other adults were talking. We thought, well, what else can we do? And we thought, here's something that we can do that's totally familiar. You guys know about this stuff because we've done it in class. And almost anyone can participate. And that is word families. You'll remember we used to sit on the carpet with a whiteboard and Mr. D would give us the ending of words and we had to figure out how many words we could make that ended the same way. Well, those are word families, if you didn't remember what we called them. And now Miss B is going to try out a word family with you. See how it goes, and as always, Mr. D loves your feedback. I like to hear if you like it, if you don't like it, if you think some ideas on how to improve it. Let me know. In the meantime, Miss B, let's try our first word family.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I have something else to talk to you about today since we're all done with letter of the day. We're going to talk about word families. So I don't know if you guys remember what a word family is. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but just in case, here's a little review. So a word family is a group of words. They have similar spelling and sound patterns. Often they will rhyme, and they will have the same combination of letters. So let's talk about the AT word family today. At. So with a word family, this particular one, the similar spelling and sound pattern is the at. The same combo of letters is the at. So what we're going to do to make different words is we put a letter in front of it to make a word. So you'll see some letters here I have on the side. So we're going to take M and put it in front of the first at, and we get mat. We'll take the H and put it here, and we get hat. Put a C here, we get cat. An R here, we get rat. And a B here, and we get bat. So do you see how they all rhyme, guys? Mat, hat, cat, rat, bat. That's a word family for at. Now there's lots more words that we could add to the at family, but just like letter of the day, word family has a little challenge for you too. Can you guys come up with, say, 5 more words for now that have the at sound in them to add to our at word family? Send it to Mr. D and let me know what you come up with. Bye, guys.
Thanks so much, Miss B. I think I will be making an intro for that segment. Give me some time. I'll get one down for you. You'll get a nice intro. Next up, is the person who needs no intro. Miss D is here. She's got a really cool, really fun craft that is not just for you to do, but is for everybody who's living at your house or your whole family to try out. It's a great craft, and it might be a keepsake that your family might want to keep to remember this odd time we're living in. Anyway, Miss D, why don't you take it away?
I like crafts, you like crafts, we like crafts, they like crafts, everybody loves crafts with Miss D.
Hey guys, on Crafts with Miss D today, we are going to make a family keepsake. So what you're going to need is markers, pencil, crayons, crayons, whatever you have, a pencil, a pair of scissors, a glue stick, some white paper or construction paper, and a white piece of paper to put your handprints on. So what you're going to do is you're going to trace all of your family's handprints in whatever color they would like or you would like, and we're going to glue them on. So I already wrote down our little saying. So it says, when the world stays apart, this was my favorite place to be. And then it says, the COVID-19 quarantine 2020. So we're going to glue our hands on. So you start with the biggest one first. You glue it on first. Remember, take your time. You can color them all in. You can just do the outline like what I did, or if you use construction paper, then they're one solid color. Because what does Miss D say? Crafts are supposed to be fun. And pick a rainy day too to do this. You don't need to do it on a nice sunny day. We've been having very nice weather lately. Thank goodness. But those bugs out there, not so fun. Okay, so my biggest hand's down, and now my hand is going down. You can kind of place them differently. They don't have to be quite on top of each other. They can kind of be all over. All right, Sadie's hand's next. Remember, the more glue you use, the better they'll stay. And then Max's. Okay. So all of our hands are on there. Oh, put Max's off the page. Okay. And then if you would like to, you could write everyone's name on part of their thumb or one of their fingers that are sticking out if you really want to. But that's that one done. And then I did another one just in case you didn't want to. Oh, I forgot my heart. I also made a heart with our family's name on it. And I'm going to put it right in the middle of Max's hand. There we go. Now it's finished. And then another one I did, in case you don't want to do the cutting, you can just trace everyone's hand over top of each other. So start with the biggest hand and then work your way down all the way to the smallest hand, and you can draw your heart in the middle if you want. All right, I can't wait to see them, guys. See you later.
That is super duper cool. Great job. Next up, we have our Queen Bee is here, and we've got a couple special guests making appearances in this segment. I see that Miss B has Juno, the puppy, with her, and another famous guest is with her. I think it's Prince Harry. Is that? Oh, sorry, it's David. Okay, well, just as good. Let's see.
It's time to get your cup of tea, your cucumber sandwich, and your fascinator. It's time for the Comprehension Queen with Miss Buick.
Good day, my royal subjects, and welcome to my community. Can you figure out where we are today? You think it's about animals? Well, you're sort of right. Oh, look, here comes my friend Juno and her owner, David. Hi, Juno. You're right. Today's story is about veterinarians.
The pet doctor. Did you know there's a special doctor just for pets? They are called veterinarians. Sometimes they are called vets for short. People take their pets to the vet when they are sick or need help. Sometimes they need shots and medicine to feel better. I think being a vet is the best job in the world. People bring all different kinds of animals to the vet. Some are small like lizards, turtles, or kittens. Some are big like dogs, goats, or horses. Dogs are the cutest animals. The vet will take care of all the different animals that come to visit them. Vets know that some animals are scared to come and see them, so they will pet the animals or talk to them in soft, happy voices. They might also give them a small treat. All of these things will help them feel better. I think animals like treats the best. It's fun to be a vet.
Welcome back, my royal friends, and Juno too. Are you ready for the questions? Woof! Juno is. Are you? Here we go. Question number 1. Which of these is an opinion? A vet is a doctor just for animals. B, all kinds of animals go to the vet. C, being a vet is the best job of all. D, the vet takes care of all kinds of animals. There's a special kind of doctor who can treat a cat or dog, a cockatoo who's got the flu, or a not so jumpy frog. Question number 2. It is a fact that A, some animals are scared of the vet. B, vets don't like animals. C, dogs are the cutest animals. D, vets take care of people. A well-trained veterinarian, most often called a vet, has got the skills to cure the ills of every kind of pet. Question number 3. Write down one fact about pet doctors. There's a special kind of doctor who can treat a cat or dog, a cockatoo who's got the flu, or a not so jumpy frog. And question number 4. Vets know that some animals are scared, so they A, don't let them in. B, they point at them. C, they pet them. D, they think they are silly. A well-trained veterinarian, most often called a vet, has got the skills to cure the ills of every kind of pet. Okay, let's recap. Question number 1 was, which of these is an opinion? Well, I think it's C. Being a pet doctor is the best job of all. Question number 2. It is a fact that A, some animals are scared of the vet. And question number 3, we asked you to come up with one fact about pet doctors. Question number 4, vets know that some animals are scared, so they pet them and they make them feel comfortable, of course. Well, I hope you had fun learning and reading about pet doctors. Thanks for your help, Juno. That's all the time I have for now. Take care and keep yourselves and all your pets safe. Bye.
Thanks, Queen Bee, for another great reading about the pet doctor or veterinarians. I know we are really close with our veterinarian because, as you know, we have 2 cats. Most of you, I think, have pets, actually, so you'd be familiar with a veterinarian. Our next segment is all about essential workers. This one, I think you'll be able to guess pretty quickly, but let's try it out. Next segment, essential workers.
Oh, yeah, you're essential. Oh, yeah, you're essential. Oh, yeah, you're essential. Oh, yeah, you're essential. Oh, yeah.
As usual, Mr. D is going to show you a picture. You tell me if you can guess what the essential worker does. Here we go. Did you guess already? Was there any clues here? Of course, if you said a fire person, you are right. Firefighters can be both men and women. They can be quite young people, usually out of high school, but quite young people going all the way up to senior citizens. It is a critical job. As you know, firefighters don't just respond to fires, they also respond to medical emergencies, and almost any time that 911 is called, the fire department is dispatched. So they don't just know how to fight fires, they're trained in first aid, they're trained in a lot of things to help in a lot of different situations. Some places have paid full-time fire stations. If you think Toronto, or bigger cities and towns, they have full-time paid fire stations. Other places, smaller places like Gravenhurst, have volunteer fire departments or volunteer fire stations. And that means that some people, most of the people, are just there volunteering to help their community out. There usually is one or two paid people, even in a volunteer firefighter situation, but for the most part, those people are volunteers. So if you want to be a firefighter, usually you move to bigger areas. You move to large cities and towns where there is lots of firefighters needed. But that said, if you want to stay in a small town, we still need firefighters in Gravenhurst. There's just less jobs. Firefighters are trained, as you know, they're trained right in Gravenhurst, Ontario. So the Gravenhurst Fire College is right down the street from our school, and that's where most firefighters in Ontario go for training. It can be a very good job, but of course it's a very dangerous job. You are doing heroic work, you're doing amazing, essential things, but that comes with risk, and sometimes you have to go into burning buildings, or sometimes you have to do things that seem unsafe to help other people. And that's probably why firefighters are so essential, so well respected, and so valued by our society, because they put themselves at risk so that we can be safe. And that is my definition of a hero. So if you see a firefighter or someone who works with firefighters, thank them, because their work is essential, and we are very grateful for what they do.
Up the ladder, nowhere to go, feel the wrong, slipping under my toes. Try to catch up, everything is a clatter. Ooh, son, now get up the ladder.
Hey guys, time for your word ladder. Today's is called Sweet Seasons. The word starts with spring. First is a cord or thread you put beads on. To make a necklace, change one letter. Something a bee does, take away one letter. To make music with your voice, take away one letter. A bandage that hangs from the neck to support a hurt arm, take away or add one letter, Thin and narrow, not wide or thick. Take away two letters, then add one. A thick and gooey liquid, add one letter. More slim, add two letters and rearrange. To heat something to just below the boiling point, take away one letter. Another season, change one letter. All right, guys, I'm off to do this. Have fun. Bye for now.
Thank you so much. It is now time for our problem of the day. Last week we had a problem. Today Mr. D suggested how he solved it, or how he would solve it. You probably got the same answer. And then we'll do our next problem for today. Ready? You're always ready. Here we go. We've got a question using column addition. Find 57 plus 36, and which one of these four options is correct? Well, we're doing stacked addition, and might as well start wherever I start. I'm going to start at D. I'm going to start at the end and work my way forward. Remember, when we do stacked addition, it can be helpful to have a calculator, or we can have a number line. And if we have a number line, there we go. There's Mr. D's number line. Let me pull that out. Great. So now I've got my number line. I got everything I need. So 7 plus 6. If I go to 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it turns out to be 13. So my 3 should go down here, which they've done. And then that 1, that 10 has to go into the tens column. So then I say 5 plus 3 plus 1. Wait, 5 plus 3. No. This isn't right, because this 5 plus 3, 5, 1, 2, 3 equals 8. But I have to add one more. So that can't be right. This is, no, they didn't do it right. Next, sorry guys, we'll get to this one. 7 plus 6, so we know 7 plus 6 is 13. So I'm going to put the 3, what? No, the 3, okay, this one's not right. Okay, B certainly must be it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to clean up some space down here on my number line, just because this is how it's going to go. Okay, so we got 7 plus 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 13. I put my 3 down. That's supposed to be a 3, not a 2. Okay, 7 plus 6 is 13. We put our 3 here. I like to put my 1 up here. I see they put theirs down here. I'm just going to erase it because it's confusing to me. 5 plus 3. 1, 2, 3 is 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. Plus that 1 is 9. 93. It should be 93. It looks like A is the right answer. Okay, your problem of the day for today. How many days are in 10 weeks? How many days are in 10 weeks? So you'll need to know how many days are in 1 week, and from there you can figure out how many days are in 10 weeks. That is your problem of the day. Let's take a look at our choice board for today and see what's what. What options do we have? Here we go. Going to do some hygiene, of course. Going to do some reflex and prodigy. Miss D showed us our family keepsake craft, that very cool hand tracing craft. Try it out. Problem of the day, I put it right in here for you so you can try that out, of course. I think most of you can get that answer correctly without help, by the way. Just gave it a few minutes of effort, you could figure out how many days are in 10 weeks. The word family at. I'm wondering if you can list, let's start with just 5 words that end with at. So I remember some students would look at the alphabet that's up in our classroom and just start making those letter sounds, right? At. Is there such word as at? No. Okay, well the next letter is B. At. Bat, bat. That sounds more like a word. Try that strategy. It might work for you. Some worksheets, some Epic, some Lexia. Our word ladder, I've built it right in here. You can, of course, take this and use this. Community Kahoot, this is the last day for it. It usually changes over on Tuesdays. So if you want to get in and try and beat out your peers, this is your last chance. Phys Ed Choice Board, if you go on a neighborhood walk with an adult, how many different trees can you name? Are you good at that sort of thing, of knowing the difference between a maple and an oak and a spruce and a pine? I'd be curious to know if you can tell me how many trees you can name. And you have music, drawing, dance, and coloring to round out your choice board for today. And friends, that's all the time we have for today. I can't wait to see you tomorrow for another fun-filled, action-packed day of Mr. D's class online. Until then, be safe and be well. We miss you.
Welcome to Mr. D's class, where we're gonna have some fun. Put on your thinking caps now, the party's just begun.